How many of you, by show of hand, have ever can remember when you were a kid, have ever wanted a bike for Christmas or your birthday?
Oh, yeah.
Raise your hand. You ever remember that? Wanting a bike? I remember that. Huge need, desire. There was a young boy who wanted a bike. His parents wouldn't buy him a bike. So he went to his bedroom and he wrote a letter to God. God, I will be good this whole year if I wake up tomorrow and there is a bike downstairs. The boy wakes up in the morning, goes downstairs, no bike. Disappointed, he goes back upstairs, writes the second letter. Dear God, okay, I won't be good for a year, but I'll be good for a whole month if you give me a bike tomorrow when I wake up, when I go downstairs. He wakes up in the morning, he goes downstairs, no bike. He goes back to his room, writes his third letter. Okay, God, for a week I will be good, I promise. If I'm good for a week, give me that bike tomorrow when I wake up downstairs. He goes downstairs, disappointed, no bike. So he gets an idea. He runs down to the church, he goes inside, and he steals a little statue of the Virgin Mary. And he sneaks it in his shirt, and he goes home, and he puts it under his bed, and he writes his fourth and final letter to God. Dear God, I got your mama. If I ever want to see her again, there better be a bike when I wake up in the morning. I love kids. I love the honesty of kids. I love kids' stories like The Tortoise and the Hare. I love Aesop's Fables. I love those books about the kids' stories. One of my favorite modern stories is Kung Fu Panda. How many of you have seen Kung Fu Panda? Yeah, Jack Black plays Poe, one of my favorite actors. Jack Black, he's awesome. In the movie, he has a Master Oogway. There's this powerful scene where Poe, played by Jack Black, is struggling. He regrets things in the past. He's worried about things in the future. He's super insecure. And so Master Oogway says this line: yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift. That's why they call it the present. Have you ever spent a lot of time playing rewind and going back to your story in the past? Maybe mistakes, maybe regrets that you have. Say, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. How many of you have ever spent time worrying and being anxious about what's not here yet? Maybe this will happen. Maybe that will happen. It's in the future. It's not here, but it consumes a lot of your bandwidth and your time. Say, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What if the key to dealing with regret and ruminating on the past, and the key to dealing with worry and anxiety in the future, is to live right here in the present? Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is the present. Maybe when you and I look back and you worry about what you've already done and past mistakes, you would take note and go, okay, what's a lesson I could learn from that? And you just remember that lesson as you look in the rearview mirror of your life. Because if you're driving down the road and you stare in the rearview mirror, what's going to happen? Right? You're going to wreck your future. But is it good to look in the rearview mirror sometimes? Yeah, for a second or two. Look back at where you came from. Remember that lesson. Get back to the present as fast as you can. Maybe when you go to the future and you're anxious, you're worried. Like when I was worried about my daughter's college, how am I going to pay for that? Can I really get all of that money right now? No. But I can plan a time that I'm going to sit down, look at my finances, talk to my spouse, and plan how I'm going to save more for the future. So when you worry about the future, maybe you make a plan and then get right back to the present as fast as you can. Where focus goes, energy flows. We've got to be in the present or we're going to miss out on life. You have a great gift. I have a great gift. I believe the best things are yet to be seen. I believe the best businesses are yet to be built. I believe the best ideas are yet to be had. The best books are yet to be written. They're inside you. And you and I are going to miss out on the gifts of the world if we're in the past, if we're in the future, and if we're not where we are. Wherever you are, be there. There was a young man that I was helping to mentor. He was about 300 pounds overweight. And his mom had came to me and said, hey, I really need you to help. Really need you to help him. And so I began to mentor him and hang out with him. I did all these goals like, hey, well, you'll win this Xbox if you lose 10 pounds. And hey, when we go to the movies, you can't get a whole bucket of popcorn and drink all these big drinks. And I tried all these things and it never worked. He ended up passing away. I saw him 3 days in the hospital. He has knee problems, back problems, skin problems, all kinds of problems. And his mom called me. I was leaving for a vacation. I was feeling really bad because I had just heard he passed away. And I was like, oh man, I'm leaving town. It's going to be horrible if I can't make it to the funeral. So I called his mom and I was like, hey, I just heard. And I had just, seen him in the hospital 3 days before. I said, I'm so sorry I won't be present at the funeral. I'm leaving with my family on vacation. I feel really bad. And she said, don't worry. You were present when no one else was present. Mm-hmm. There'll be a lot of people there tomorrow who weren't there before and they won't be there after. But you were there when nobody noticed. And I didn't think I made a big deal because we never got any wins. We never made any gains. But that present was a great gift. And that's when I learned this line. The best present you can ever present is the present of presence. Be where you and I are. The greatest gift is right here in this box that I have today. The greatest gift that you can give. Because see, I don't believe God makes junk. I believe that you are made for a purpose on purpose. I believe that you shouldn't hide your gift from the world because the world needs you. I need you. The world needs you. Business needs you. People need you. The greatest gift is right here in this box. You want to see what you get this? Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift. That's why they call it the present.